Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Zach, aka Keats39 here to bring you another episode of the Starting Five. Um, this episode is probably going to be pretty short. You'll understand why in a second. A lot of news going on. Uh, COVID becoming an issue. Wouldn't be surprised if they end up like pausing the league for a little bit, but hoping that's not the case. So, gonna get ahead, get right into this one. Um, Yeah, so as you can see, this is the starting five for today. Common theme is the Philadelphia 76ers. Anyone that watched last game, or not even watched last game, but followed last game will understand why. Um, Pull up the depth chart. Not going to have Ben Simmons, Shake Milton, Seth Curry, um, Furkan Korkmaz. Um, I don't know why that's the one position it should. Oh, there we go. Matisse Thybulle, Terrence Ferguson. Um, so as you guys, there's like eight. I think it's eight guys available today. Three of them being centers, and the way that the 76ers are set up, I don't really think that these guys could like. They maybe could try to pull a Dwight and Joel Embiid lineup off, but I don't really see that being the case. So these other guys are just going to see a ton of minutes. So first off, we have Tyrese Maxi. He's actually been like becoming a pretty stable part of the rotation as it is. Um, as you can see here, and he's been really solid. And then we saw last game. I won't expect what he had last game just because of Joe Embiid being back. But even with that being said, he's gonna probably get 20 shots. Like he's by far gonna be their best playmaker. Probably gonna play at 40 to 42, 43 minutes. 4.7, and it's against the Hawks, who are a really fast-paced tempo team as it is. He's going to probably be the highest player in the slate, and rightfully so. So I'm not going to talk as much on him as I'm going to these other guys. Danny Green, I expect 40 something minutes from him too. He played 36 last game. I expect a little up as a back to back, and he kind of has like a little messed up hip. But I expect coming fresh off the day off. I think it's going to go up probably to the 40-minute mark. In those 36 minutes, we're seeing Danny Green get up 17 shots, but that's what I expect again. Probably going to be their third option for scoring. The thing that sucks with him is you're not going to get too much else, but I expect a couple more assists because he very well could be second in charge of handling the ball, which is disgusting. But next up, we have Mike Scott. He's a little. I feel very confident he gets a 15 fantasy points. Maybe capped a little bit for ceiling, coming off an injury. He didn't miss too long with it, but I still expect at least 30 minutes. He's a good. He's good when he plays. Really good shooter. I expect his other things to go up a little bit with the short rotation. So, and then last for them, Joel Embiid. I'll also be auto clicking. This hopefully it's like the 76ers found a way to stay with Denver without even Joel. Hopefully the 76ers find a way to stay in so Joel Embiid can get his minutes. If they do stay close, I would be surprised if he wasn't around 80 points tonight. Honestly, God. Maybe 80 is a stretch, but like 60.4 if he plays full minutes. Hawks are just terrible against centers still. And he's already getting up like 20 shots a game as it is. Probably see 25 to 30. I bet you I would be surprised if his assists don't go up because I think that Atlanta's probably going to try to like throw everybody they have at him, which is going to lead to a lot of open shooters and him passing. So I do think a monster game from Joe Embiid. So off the 76ers, the final guy I'm going to mention is Denny Edwa, the rookie. I'm a little nervous about his minutes, but in games, I'm gonna pull this up for you could tell the games that one of Bradley Beal or John Wall or not John Wall, whoops, Bradley Beal or Russell Westbrook have missed. Missed the last game. He got to 32 minutes, 25 and 5. One of them missed both of these games. 28 0.75 DK 29. He kind of plays like I don't want to say third ball handler. Kind of like it's literally like kind of 2A. Like Raul Nato doesn't really like he's not like he plays more shooting guard. Bradley Beal plays more point when they in these instances. And a lot runs through Denny Edwa, very good ball handler for a big. He just looks very active in those moments. I am a little nervous because they're pretty thin too. They're pretty thin as well. But the one place that they do have bodies is that spot. He's going to play the small forward, which I think he's going to be able to get a lot of minutes there. But like they could, like I'm hoping that they run Rui out at the 5 a little bit tonight. They don't have Thomas Bryant towards ACL, so I think mostly it's going to be a Robin Lopez Mo Wagner split. But like I'm hoping it's like 20-20 and then Rui for 8 minutes at center, just because Bertans is really good, so they're going to try to get him minutes. And they're gonna I think that Denny should get 34 to 35 minutes, but there is an outside chance that he doesn't. But I think he does, and if he does get those minutes, I think that he's probably going to be around at least 30 DK points. Phoenix is kind of a tough defensive minded team, but I fully expect Mikal Bridges, who is their best defender, to just follow Bradley Beal around. Which, like, if that were the case, you'll see Devin Booker be on Denny more, as Chris Paul would take Nato. And if that's the case, I like the Devin Booker is not one of the better defenders. He's probably maybe the weakest outside of DeAndre Ayton. So yeah, this slate's kind of fun. It's as I mentioned in the last one, there's a lot of chalk. I'm gonna be like maxing out a lot of the smaller stuff. But yeah, I just think that you stack to 70. Like I may have 5 76ers in my lineup by the end of this. I just think that that's the way to play it. Like you can go GPP and go some other. Like if you're going to GPP, I'd fade like a guy like Danny Green, and you can fade Joel Embiid. It's like say you want to be different, you fade those two who are the vets who could maybe not see all the minutes if it gets a blowout, which I do expect them to get a bunch of minutes. But say playing devil's advocate, making tournament builds, those are the two you'd fade, just to get different guys. But like say you wanted Trae Young, Brad Beal, and Giannis, and you could fade this too. Go with Tyrese Maxi, Mike Scott, and then where are they at? And then I like Isaiah Joe, who I really like Isaiah Joe as well. He got 45 minutes last game and got 15 shots up. So yeah, that's kind of like what I'd look for in a tournament set. But for the most part, you're just going to be playing all those guys and filling in the last 2, 3, 4 spots. So as always, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Get in the chat room for tonight, as it should be a pretty fun slate tonight for the most part. Just looking to get different in a couple spots. So good luck, everyone. See you next time.